To my heart on my sleeve, makes my shirt with my teeth.
I'm ADIE. I'm 18 years old. I'm from Bloomington, Indiana. I kind of always been making music. Both my parents were musicians from the time I was, even just idea. So I was always on stage with them, young age, always hearing music, having musicians around me. So it always inspired me to get with it. I'd say probably like my freshman year of high school is when I really started taking it seriously. I've been making music my whole life and I've been performing music my whole life, but once I was kind of got into my teenage years and I started thinking about what I wanted to do in my life and career wise, I started thinking, damn, the only thing that really makes me happy is making music. So I started on it on my school iPad when I was in probably about seventh, eighth grade, and I started putting music out. But my freshman year is when I really started developing my name and actually, promoting my shit and kind of getting people to look at it. Hmm. I'd say mostly just like my life experience, like everything I've been through and all the things that I've seen, I just put that into my music, or even just, it doesn't even have to be a past thing. It could be that day. I could have been, somebody said something weird to me, or somebody looked at me a weird way, or talked to me a weird way, and I'll put that into the music, or, something happened, I'll put that in the music. It's just kind of a reflection of what's going on in my life. So the writing process and all that is just kind of, I never have to think about it like that. It's just, it is what it is. It just comes out. Man, when I'm in the booth, I like to be with my friends. I like to just be, teed up, just chilling, honestly. And I'd say mostly what gets me into it is like uh when I hear the beat and I hear like something I really like about it. I mean, melodies just come to me really, really quickly, and I'll like think of a melody like as soon as the beat hits, or as soon as I hear the beat, I'll just start thinking of melodies. So once I hear those melodies, that's what starts it all, and I start writing lyrics to it. It's a little sad, I can't even lie. I'd like it to be a lot better, but people are just stuck in old ways and just want to do what other people are doing. So I'm always trying to, expand out and not do what everybody else is doing, do what I actually want to do. So yeah, it's hard to stick to yourself and be yourself in a small town with people, all doing the same thing, but it's you gotta do what you gotta do to make yourself shine. I mean, I've always wanted a Grammy since I was really little. I'd say if that's realistic, obviously I'd love that, but I mean, honestly, just the biggest goal for my music is to have it affect people and have it, make people feel something, and more than just the words and the what you hear. I got a lot of artists I'd like to work with. I really like to work with, I mean, Kanye West is my all-time favorite artist, but I'd probably say who I really, really want to work with right now. I really want to work with like Dirk, or I want to work with, I'd love to work with like Melly or something like that, but I mean, there's a whole lot of people that are in the game right now that I want to try and put onto my sound and try and do something with. But I mean, mostly people in my town and stuff, people that I'm fucking with. My boy ADOT, I fuck with him. All my boys in Top Boy, you know what I mean? Like, uh, all them, just people that I've already made music with, I'm happy, you know what I mean? Man, I'd say it's like a fucking whirlwind of a whole bunch of different things. It's like, there's no really way to describe one genre that I pursue, or one, look that I pursue or something. It's just literally everything. Like, I'm a clean slate. You look at me and you'll see what's presented to you. So I mean, I make like rock music, rap, R&B, everything. So it's just like, it's kind of like a flowing thing. It's not really like a one thing. MSG. I want to perform at Madison Square Garden. Always wanted to perform a halftime show. I feel like that's the most attention that everybody in the world will pay to music at one time. But I mean, honestly, also I've always wanted to perform at this ranch that my dad used to perform at back in like '80s. He used to tell me about it. It was like crazy. That bitch used to be busting back in the day. But I'm trying to have that. I'm trying to go back there somewhere in the Smoky Mountains. But yeah, I'm with that. I'm trying to go back there and make that bitch go crazy. The next step for me in my career would just be put content out. Be drop music videos. Uh, just doing a lot of work with Focus Entertainment and stuff. Just working on a lot of different things. I'm gonna be dropping music videos, probably about four of those. I'm gonna have an album coming out. I got the sound down. I got what people want to hear out. I just have to make sure people hear it. So yeah, next step for me is probably just promotion, get myself out there. It's changed it completely for sure. I mean, if you think about internet, the internet is everything now. Everybody goes on the internet for everything. If you want music, you go to the internet. You don't go to the store. You don't buy a record. So it's changed the game. Music is the internet now. Internet money, what they're doing with that, it's a I mean, a lot of like independent artists are signing to labels that are, it's not a music label, but it's a internet based label, things like that. So it's a lot of different cool things that are happening. It's also a lot of bad things that are happening. You know what I mean? Like with Pop Smoke, RP, like that. That's all because of the internet. All that's because of the internet. I mean, all the self snitching, all that shit, that's from the internet. You know what I mean? So it sucks. Best advice I've been given is probably kill or be killed. Cause in this world, this cold world, you gotta fight for what you have. Everything. Another man's always gonna be watching what you have. So it's kill or be killed in the end. It's who gets it. I would change a whole lot about the music industry. I would change the amount that a label gets from an artist. I would change the creative freedom that an artist has. I would change so much, to be honest. I mean, the way that the music industry, I mean, you always need money from somewhere, and sometimes it's bad money, sometimes it's good money, but I mean, you've seen a lot of tragic stories in the music industry, you know what I mean? Labels fucking up their artists, getting their artists killed, things like that, just sad shit. So, I mean, honestly, I'd probably change it to be just overall more positive about the music because it's so much about the money these days. It's insane. Damn. I don't think about that often. I can't lie to you. Probably the probably just talking too much. That's useless. I waste so much time just talking. But I mean, yeah, I guess that's kind of useless. I don't know. Anger issues. Trying to work on that. Not lose my cool. Trying to stay not angry, stay happy, stay in a good attitude, positive vibes, shit like that. My favorite part would have to be like the love that you get from your homies and people that fuck with your music and seeing the way people like it and people react to it and stuff like that. But then also people just jealousy and things like that get in the way and people always try and, one up you and try and do better than you as an artist or even if they're not artists they'll be even more jealous. So it's a lot of like just a lot of bad, a lot of hatred, a lot of people in the game definitely don't want to see other people win. They just want to see themselves on top. But I'm trying to see everybody eat, so I probably just laugh with the crowd. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody's human. Nobody's a robot performing up there. Sometimes you make a mistake. I mean, everybody's seen The Weeknd fall off stage and stuff like that. I've seen Justin Bieber like fall through the stage. You feel me? You've seen a bunch of different shit. Lil Wayne get hit with water bottles and ice cubes, and you know what I mean. It's how it goes. It's human error. There's a bunch of humans watching you. You're a human up there. Everybody understands at the end of the day. Hmm. My best advice to somebody who's trying to get in the music industry, I'd probably say don't. Just be an independent artist. Just pursue yourself. Just invest in yourself. Promotion, all that. Videos, whatever you need. Because at the end of the day, you don't need other people, and that's what people are so absent-minded about. They start thinking, oh, if only I had a label, they could pay for videos, they could pay for my clothes, they could pay for my cars and my videos, all that. You don't need all that. At the end of the day, you can all get it yourself. So it's just staying true to yourself, doing what you want, not letting other people get in front of what you want to do. And joining the music industry can almost get in front of that. So, I mean, just staying cool. If you want to be in the industry and you want to do it that way, find somebody you trust, find somebody that you really cares about you and what you want to do and isn't just in it for the money. But yeah, that's my advice.